Hey guys, Drake here with the Nectar Bar, and today I'm going to teach you how to tag a monarch butterfly. First things first, you want to make sure that you have all of the things that you need ready to go. So you want to make sure you have a clipboard, your data sheet, a pen to record things down, and also your sheet of tags. The tags that you will be placing onto the disco cell of your butterflies. Make sure everything is here. And then what I like to do on the sheet is I go ahead and I fill everything out. I fill out all the numbers and I fill out everything else, all the other information that's needed. And then as we start to tag, I just put down whether it's male or female. It's easy to do by yourself, but it's always better to do with a friend. That way someone can record the data while you're actually tagging. Now on the back of this sheet here, I have the complete instructions from A to B, A, B to Z, all the way down, just to teach you, especially if you've never done it before. It can be a little bit intimidating. So the instructions are there for you to go step by step, maybe do a mock run through a few times just till you're comfortable. But you can get this and your tags at monarchwatch.org. One of the most important things that I like to point out is the placement of the tag. There's been a lot of research that has gone into knowing that this is the only place this tag should be placed. This way it doesn't hinder the flight of the butterfly. So that is called the discal cell. So if I kind of show you here in this little area, this is a little mitten. It kind of reminds me of a mitten. On the hind wing, that is the discal cell. This is the only place that the tag should be put for the monarch butterfly. We don't want to harm their flight pattern in any way, shape, or form, but we do want to help scientists by becoming citizen scientists and tag monarchs, just so that we can keep documentation of this miracle of them, which they have a two-way migration like birds. So far, we know that this is the only butterfly that does have this two-way migration pattern. So we always like to learn more about it. So the next things that you'll do is make sure that you get your tags together and everything is already filled out. And then you're gonna look and observe what is in your cage as far as butterflies go. And so as I look and I assess what and where they are in the cage, I wanna make sure that I do it carefully and I do it correctly. This way I don't hinder any part of the butterfly. I don't want to accidentally hurt a leg. So I want to know that I just know exactly where they are, and then open it from the bottom. Butterflies tend to like to be and go where the light is, so they'll kind of hang up at the top, and you can allow your hand to be down here to get them out safely. So what you want to do is you want to take your pointer finger and you want to scoop from like their head downward, scoop underneath their legs. That way they can kind of grab on, and then with your middle finger and your thumb, you'll be able to grab their wings as they are closed. You want to make sure that you grab both the hind wing and the forewing together, and you can hold it pretty firmly. It's not going to hurt them, but you want to make sure you're holding them together. If not, they could flutter out and it could hurt them and harm their wings. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop this little guy, and sometimes it takes a minute. If you scoop from their head down, it makes it, well, for me it makes it easier. Might take a minute. There we go. And so I'm easily able to just grab him. He's resting here on my finger. And I have this area of the discal cell exposed. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to grab my sticker. It's just easily just right on the very edge of my fingernail. I am going to place it in the discal cell. I am going to hold some pressure and count to 3. 1, 2, 3. This allows it to adhere to the butterfly wing. So now we have a monarch butterfly that has been tagged in the discal cell. This one is a boy. If he'll let me show you. There we go. I'll show you how you can tell. So, if you look here, down here on the hind wings, there are some scent patches. So the scent patches tells me that this is a boy. And so I'm going to record on my data sheet that this is a boy, a male. I have recorded that, documented that tag, and then I'm just gonna release him. Hasta luego! Off to Mexico he goes. So I'm gonna continue with the rest that I have here. Hopefully this video has inspired you to become a citizen scientist as well, and to learn more and to get more information on ordering tags and all the documentation that you need to do so with the instructions. Go to monarchwatch.org or find me on Facebook, the Nectar Bar on Facebook, to find out about our local tagging things that we'll be doing here. We're gonna be at the Pearl for our 4th annual Monarch Butterfly and Pollinator Festival. Boy, that was a mouthful to say. So yes, we are going to be tagging and releasing lots and lots of butterflies to educate you and show you how you can do it to also become a citizen science. So hopefully it's inspired you to get a little more involved. And until next time, peace, love, and butterflies.